Hello there, Reject Nation. I'm Greg Alba.
I'm John Humphrey.
We're going to watch today a video that's almost a year old. Game of Thrones Infinity War style.
Oh boy.
One of our top award tiers on Patreon. Whatever video you request, we must definitely do. Put up on YouTube today. It comes from the Canadian man firefighter, Lance Dorr. So we're going to do it today.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
You were born in the long summer. You've never known anything else. But winter's here.
He's known nothing.
And in winter we must protect ourselves. Look after one another. Until the northern thresh is dealt with. They are the true enemy.
So what now?
Hey, he's in Infinity War.
Yeah. HP.
I promise you, friend. The true enemy won't wait out the storm. He brings the storm.
He's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There's only one war that matters. The Great War.
Ugh.
And it is here.
Thanos.
I think that's actually Richard Brake.
What?
It's Doomhead.
Oh,
Call up Alice.
hey, yeah, it's like the...
Totally, it's like Wakanda. Oh,
Nice, yeah.
If you die, we're all lost. Everyone, everything.
Running shot, where's it? There it is.
yeah.
Where's the who the hell are you guys? That was not the who the
That
hell
was
are you
not
guys.
who the hell are you guys. And also, in a show that has so many swords and shields, how is there no line about getting anyone a shield?
Let me get this man a shield.
Yeah.
It's like the one I was like, this is the most iconic line in that trailer. The one
Yeah,
line
man.
everyone quoted.
That was really well cut together, for sure.
The more I watch these, the more we watch these trailers in the style of other trailers, the more I'm starting to feel like, okay, like the key to that Avengers Infinity War trailers, for most of it, they're showing our ensemble reacting to the change in tone.
Yeah.
And then, you know, they're slowly bringing in the more sinister, kind of devastating images, and then at the end you have a battle.
Yeah, and they also cut the action beats together, like the famous, like with the when you first see Black Panther. And then you had that same beats here, boom, boom.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
same types of moments when they shift to the fighting. This trailer also shifts to fighting. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And yeah, the king of the White Walkers is. You know,
Thanos.
Thanos, yeah.
This was really cool, really well edited.
Especially because for Game of Thrones, you have so much to draw from, and I know that this is building up, to the Great War at the
Yeah.
end, so it's a lot of like later footage, but even still, like it cut together really nicely.
And Game of Thrones lends itself really well to do an Infinity War style trailer because of the wide ensemble of cast and characters spread out.
Yeah.
So like even with the opening before the HBO logo appears, of cutting to the characters and then not using neither actual internal narration or something like that, because clearly what they used in the Infinity War one was recorded for the trailer because they're all saying Nick Fury's line, but taking lines they've said and then using that echo effect in order to have thoughts.
There's an internal narrative that's kind of pertinent to the overall theme that's going on here. And I guess it just makes you realize that, with the right music and the right angles, you could probably Infinity War just about anything.
Yes.
Because so much of it, especially in the Infinity War style, is just people reacting to stuff and kind of looking dismayed.
Yeah, especially with this season where Game of Thrones is headed in terms of like a whole bunch of people who are divided, separate, people who are not even really all that necessarily linked, other than the fact that they're in the same universe and world, all having to come together to fight against a common enemy, a common universal threat.
Yeah, the kaiju.
Yeah, really lends itself well.
When they get their giant robots, it's going to be great.
I feel like they could have found some. I mean, I like the ending touch with the Night King at the end. They probably could have found some type of line, but in terms of rhythm and beat and this maybe a hidden weapon or something.
It's a logical sting moment, but yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't have any of the humor that moment at the end of the Avengers trailer does.
And he happened to find the perfect shot.
Yeah,
like,
running out of the bridge.
Because I was like, there's plenty of running shots in Game of Thrones, but which shot are they going to use? But
plenty of battlefields. Yeah.
So, but he found the one shot where you got a specific group of like 5 characters running away from a giant storm of all the same kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like Jon and Jorah and Tormund.
Yeah.
And
The main difference is that's an actual shot from the show.
yeah. It's not going to be completely removed and manipulated later.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, thanks for showing this to us. I like watching these trailers in the style of other trailers. Considering that we do so many trailer reactions, it's cool to like actually break down how trailers are edited and cut, because there's an art form to it in and of itself. So it's more than just taking the music. And you do find certain beats, certain thematic things, and you do manipulate certain footage elements. I think it's great.
It's like weirdly educational in a sense if you pay enough attention, because it's like it's breaking down the aesthetic approach of film advertising. Those styles are so much of what entice us.
Absolutely. And I gotta tell you guys, it was Lance Dorr's birthday very recently.
Lance.
What he was telling me was he went to Chicago. His birthday was just on January 7th, so just a few weeks ago.
Chi-town.
He really enjoyed Black Klansman. I just thought I'd throw that out there. His family, I got him plane tickets to Chicago and game tickets to the Blackhawks versus Calgary Flames games. It doesn't sound like his team won, based off what he said.
I'm sorry, man.
Hey, he's got another vacation coming up in Europe in July with his family. So, Lance, I sent you a message recently just saying, like, it's really cool to know a family man like yourself. I think a lot of the times, you know, it's like, guys, a firefighter, just is a really loyal family man.
I'm a family guy.
It can seem like, oh, that's a normal thing to do, and it is normal, but it doesn't make it any less special. And honestly, meeting guys like you who just have such a good heart and are someone who you can consider to be just a loyal person, that is a special trait, and you have a job that is also something that I think does go under-recognized. Dude,
it's totally selfless.
Having you in our lives is a really special thing, and thank you for being such a hardcore supporter of us, buddy. We love you.
Man. And for sending us cool stuff like this.
Yeah, man, you rock. You guys can subscribe to the Reject Nation, click that notification bell, and check us out on Patreon. We got plenty of goodies. Sayonara, Chiefs.